Hey guys, Fisherman13. I just wanted to talk to you guys about a really cool new style of bait. They're using it a lot in California, especially the Delta where there are a lot of mats. I'm going to try it down in Florida whenever I get to go there. Well, here it is. You're probably just thinking, wow, that's a jig, right? See, it's got the skirt, jig head, and then the trailer. But just, where's the hook? Wrong. It is a punch bait. See, you've got a big true tungsten weight up here. This is only a ½ ounce, but I've got like a 1 1/4 ounce. Then you have a skirt. Paycheck Baits makes really good punch skirts, and Gambler makes them too. You go to Tackle Warehouse and they have some really cool versions of them. But this I kind of made myself out of the Strike King skirt. It's kind of the same thing though. And then we have a beaver bait. It's a Bass Pro Shops beaver, and it's got just the normal Texas rig hook. I'm gonna put some Superline Gamakatsu hooks for this style of fishing, but I'm getting them for Christmas, so I'm not supposed to know about that yet. So, see, you've got the bait, and then the skirt slides right down onto it. This is kind of like a bluegill color of skirt. And then, see the weight? I've got it pegged, so you just push it right down onto it. Make sure it's all, the skirt's all good, which right now it isn't really, but then it's got the flexibility of like a Texas rig where the bait can float up. It's got this really nice skirt that just hangs off because it's not connected to anything. And it's way more weedless than a ordinary jig. This is just only for punching though. This one, you could use it as just a normal jig, but it's a punch bait. You throw it into really thick weed, just let it drop right in there, right all the big ones are. This one is a jig. It's pretty much my invention of just a normal jig, but as I said before, true tungsten weight, and it's pegged. This is just a bullet weight. And I've got the same little skirt here, and I've got a nice little twin tail trailer. It's made by a company called Chompers. I haven't had too much success with that trailer yet, but haven't fished it too much. Then just take it right down. This is a 1/4 ounce, this weight. Here's a tip: use true tungsten weights. They're like 100 times better than the other weights. They're a lot more expensive. Just try not to lose them. You have way more sensitivity. They're heavier for their size. They come through weeds a lot easier. Just everything about them is better. And as you can see there, you can do a lot of cool stuff with them. You can put all sorts of trailers on them, even like Senkos and stuff like that. Speaking of Senkos, have you guys heard of these? Strike King, Elastec. It's a company called Z-Man makes Elastec, but Strike King kind of bought a little bit of it off or whatever. Well, they bought their ingredient. So now they're making Senkos. Strike King is, but they call it the Zero. Here you go. See? Just looks like a normal stick bait, doesn't it? That doesn't look very normal. Got a lot of salt and all sorts of really good ingredients in them. They float pretty well, but at the same time they're just like a Senko and fall down really well if you just whack your rig 'em or anything like that. So if you're really tired of buying really expensive Senkos and only getting 3 fish out of them, try these out. You'll get so many fish off of them. They're really cool baits. And I got some, usually I just buy Gamakatsu hooks, but I didn't have very much money last night, so I tried out Eagle Claw's version of the Gamakatsu Finesse Wide Gap hook, which was a pretty good buy. It's only $1.77, so that was a good buy. And I think they're going to be just about the same thing. And here we go. This is kind of what I'm going to be using for flipping in mats. the beaver bait like I was just talking about. See, you can separate its little legs here. See, it's set, or connected right now, and it's got these, so you just let it hit the bottom and then kind of pop it up. You can put them on jigs, jig heads, or what I just showed you, kind of a flipping rig, which is a really good way to get them out of the delta. Just power fish with 60-pound braid. Chuck it in there with a heavy bait casting rod and reel, like 7.5 foot, 7 foot, and then a really fast reel, like 7 gear ratio, 6.4, whatever you have. If it's fast, you're going to want to use it. But I guess that's all I have for you today. Just try these out. They're going to work wonders for you. I'm serious. So, remember, the Tru tungsten weights, and get a good skirt and a good trailer. See ya.